You see some stuff coming, right, with the blood right specifically, and you're going to have dispels you're building into naturally with the manta there too. That's pretty good. Hopefully you'll be able to camera work.
Wait, how does that work? Why is it like lightning where it's like it's technically coming from the earth and then there's something dropping down?
It depends on the ward, see, because it's like sinking. It's like a fish thing. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Now that we've learned some new lore today, Trent, we're ready to get into this game. Talk to me about Windranger. Besides, like, you know, giving Slacks nightmares and forcing him into a VTuber life of being a Windranger, what does this hero do? What the heck does this hero do in this game? What's the goal that they've got for Lorenov here?
Well, I thought Shivo did a good job of putting that on the panel. The idea of just like the countering versus like the Lina in terms of like the game plan. You sort of mirror a lot of the ideas of Lina in terms of like you're a little bit scaling. You got some physical damage. You also have pretty powerful spells. Your disable is not necessarily easier or harder to hit compared to LSA. It's just a little bit different. It can obviously be more powerful, but it's slightly riskier. Both can miss and everything. So I think it's just a good game matchup. A lot of like similar map rotations and movements. So I think it's a great pick here for sure.
Trying to bait Solo into well, just stealing the room and walking away, I guess, because that's what he did. Sick bait.
They got him.
And General appreciating what he's seeing out of his captain. He gets away with a little bit of rune steal. Done.
Well, lane should be pretty even mid though, as mentioned. That's why you'll see Moon pick it up on SMG. Just the same logic. I mean, Windranger also used to be really good versus Huskar. She was a classic pick there, where you're just basically trying to use Windrun versus these heroes that rely on their right clicks, just like force you out constantly. So once the levels get stacked up, obviously things will get quite a bit better.
Yeah, and does need to be careful through these first little bits because there's a lot of harassment already being laid out onto Lorenov.
Yeah, but no one is actually skipping denies just to hit him a few more times.
I mean, before Windrun comes out, why not? That's really nice. Now he has access to it and can sort of deal with that pressure, but still going to be tanking through a lot of those Dragon Slaves. So we'll keep our eyes on this lane. If Lorenov's not careful, he could get punished a little bit here. Well, up top. Going to be a little bit of extra pressure there. Immersion taking the punches from Solo, while it's the rarely seen lane down bottom of Spirit Breaker versus the old PL getting hits from the Rubik and the Fade Bolt. So frustrated playing it.
Now, you and I are official members of the Alberca Monkey King fan club, founding members actually, I believe, because of the games we've cast. I remember he had some Morphling games. I'm trying to remember if we cast any PL games. I feel like we did, and I feel like it didn't go well.
Yeah, I kind of remember that as well. It's been interesting because, you know, he came onto the scene in that very first series, and we're seeing Lorenov just get brought down lower and lower by no one. This is very scary stuff. But what ended up happening was he like absolutely owned, and then he never got to play Monkey King again. And it felt like ever since then it's been like some amount of either just sort of comfort lost or, you know, just getting introduced to the big leagues, but he's been eating it.
All right, well, don't worry. I can't confirm that. Maybe I was thinking of his TA game because he has not played PL. So, you know, I see he's got a lot of Dota Plus levels in this hero too. Maybe he spams this one like crazy as well. And a lot of the best things he does on Monkey King are very similar to the plays you want to make on PL in terms of the timing of the doppelganger. His ability to utilize Mischief was insane on Monkey King. I would say that's the thing that sets him apart from the other Monkey King players that you see. So maybe he's going to go for some like really crazy bait plays with doppelganger.
It'll be good to watch if he can make that happen. Certainly getting denied by Rubik doesn't help, but Dance being a very annoying position 4 constantly up in his face here with these Fade Bolts. And talking about being annoying, man, no one 19-7 versus the 11-2, and every time Lorenov comes up to try and like pressure or do anything, he's eaten a couple of these. It is a lot of harassment and almost a half a level lead into the favor of no one. And when that 6 comes out, Lorenov could just be done.
Yeah, that's a terrifying sight. I would guess that the lead shouldn't grow much more than this. I would think that this is sort of when things look good for the Windranger, when you have 2 points in the win run. But we'll see.
Ooh, down bottom.
Yeah, that's not good.
Quick and easy. Blow him up. Take him down. That's what you want to see if you're a Na'Vi fan. So far, all 3 of their cores top of the CS charts and top of the net worth as well by a pretty wide margin for some of them. 500 gold lead for the Lina.
You know, much like Malik, I believe Melee even had in an interview talking about he was the one who was really into these, like the axes and the pangos, right? Sort of the same deal.
Yeah.
The more short term and like quick initiation heroes. Nobody's playing this game. We have Melee's on this death prop. It can have to be the real siege engine for the lineup in this match, and not looking like a particularly great game for that hero either. I feel like, I don't know, man. Immersion like has to be so on the living armors this game. I don't even know who you focus, and then there's also dispels. Whew.
Oh, and he's body blocked in and just dead up top. Yeah, they find a very, very quick blow up there. Yeah, this is looking really bad because I mean your main sort of playmaker in this game is Lorenov. That's who needs to be the ones that's making the moves and finding the pickoffs, sort of stop the constant pressure. Although down bottom, they do get some good damage onto Aloha Dance here with the bugs on him. One more touch is all they need. General trying to buy a little bit extra time. Oh, surely they're not all gonna live. Now they at least take down General. Aloha Dance will be able to survive.
That was a risky charge too. That was not worth it. Almost worked. They both lived, and instead he goes down in exchange for the Rubik, which I think he'll be happy to take as a Monaco Gambit, especially with it going on to Albica there. I also noticed Lorenov in the mid lane hit a power shot and some last hits while also stacking the small camp. Pretty good stuff.
Okay.
So trying to recover as fast as possible. And now they chase onto V-Tune. He's not that fast yet. Not enough damage though.
Back out after. Yeah, and going for the 3 points up in the thirst, as you'd imagine from this, you know, Bloodseeker carry position, but it means that they don't have as much damage on that disruption Bloodright combo that can be very annoying to deal with. So at least for now, Gambit find a little bit of solace the last couple of minutes, also stacking up that hard camp for
just as things start looking good, though, they lose the rune flip. They secured top, but it was an arcane spawning bottom as no one's at level 6. So, in fact, almost to level 7 right now. Could maybe expect a TP, maybe, if you get a little bit too close, where he might want to try and juice somebody with that, or you're just going to end up farming extremely quickly on this Lina. Either way, it's bad news for Gambit.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it'll be something to watch for if they try and play a more aggressive role, or if they are just comfortable waiting until that first set of item timings. Obviously, with the Spear Breaker, you can imagine that you can maybe make some moves happen, but you certainly don't have to. Arcane just farms, heads on back towards mid. Lorenov gets level 6, saving a point for now. Only point in the power shots in the win run to try and survive through the laning phase, which means there isn't really a chance for any shackle shot. Sort of focus fire plays, and is going for the 2 points up, or rather the 2 null talismans. Sure.
Yeah, and you could actually see that before no one had actually gone to kill off that small camp there. The last hits weren't actually that bad. The gap had only increased from like 8 to like 9 last hits, so it really did start to get a little bit better there for Lord of. As we got to go. All right, we don't need a reason.
Start it back up again.
Denied.
My favorite with that is when like admins get upset and the top pause time ends and they're like unpause, because admins technically can't unpause it. So
yeah.
Alberca, doppelganger, TP's out, tries to escape. Oh, but just in the end,
Dire's bottom tower
brought down by General. Oh man, that one hurts.
That was that last hit bash there too for the big damage.
Radiant's bottom
Dude,
tower is
that
under
was
attack.
that's his TP too. Oh, high risk, high reward.
No reward.
Yeah. God.
The old walk of shame. Send him right to the jungle. At least he has treads, so.
But he's level 4.
Yeah, but he's got treads, so it's fine, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. Fair.
Meanwhile, Happy's like sick. I'm the core now.
Top tower has fallen.
Hype.
Yeah.
3
Happy
heroes here.
Radiant structure.
At the least, like, Melis was able to get that Or the top tier 1 tower, rather.
Yeah, they force out V2, and he's down here to help out. I'm still a little depressed if I'm losing my tier 1 to this trio of all heroes. Like a Spirit Breaker, a Bloodseeker, and a Rubik just hanging out.
Mid. Oof. Luna Blade. And that's why you're able to take it that much quicker too. V2 getting some of that bonus attack speed. Goes for the deny, not quite able to hit it on Happy down bottom. So V2 gets the last touch on the tower.
Kind of an interesting sort of like dual pressure there, right? You're hitting bottom and mid at the same time. It's only level 2 living armor, so they probably wouldn't have been stopped anyway, but certainly makes the job easier. You don't have to contest with that.
Yeah.
But who is going to stand in their way right now? Because Na'Vi look like they're just ready to roll, and none of the cores particularly want to engage on AS Monaco Gambit. I guess it's melees, right? Going for this hood first.
Right. And even that's more to like a, I'm going to make it so that I can survive when they run at me, as opposed to I'm going to be putting on a ton of pressure. I guess he can still play around Exorcism, but dude, I don't know. This looks tough. Na'Vi.
It's one, yeah. It's one thing for them to try and hold the line right now as Gambit, but how do you even get aggressive at the moment?
Yeah. I don't know if they do, Trent. I'm gonna be real. But then again, you know, you've got PL.
Mm-hmm.
Late game PL. There's the potential.
End it there. Yeah, that's it. PL.
Dream. Maybe they don't need to be.
Well, I can tell you, it didn't look so good last series.
That's true. But they had a tech. Great.
That's true. That is a very different scenario. I do like that they're moving topside into the dire jungle, as there's obviously a lot of activity happening down bottom. Melee is just up here pounding the drums here and stealing Alpico's camps.
There. Soften them up for him. That's what's happening here.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, I know you're just struggling to farm, so I thought I would just oh nuts.
No.
One Crypt Swarm too much. Sorry, man. My bad.
Solo has level 6. Also 3 points up in disruption. This is the boldest solo I've seen in a while.
Look at him go.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And now I gotta run. Oh, Solo, get out of there, buddy. You're maybe in trouble, or is no one gonna come on in? He just made 3 heroes run away from him. What a god.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad sign. Now Lowdance also having a maxed out Crypt Swarm right now with 3 levels in Fable. Almost with the 4th point in Fable, actually, from this wave. So his burst is totally nasty at the moment. And, well, that wasn't a burst. That was a kill.
But V-Tune gonna be the one that ends up coming back and going down. They find a very nice kill there. No one made the boots of travel TP bottom with General. So in the end, I'll take that trade every day of the week if I'm Gambit.
Yeah, 100%. Looks like he just got shackled and walked down with the focus fire. That javelin coming out here to match, essentially.
Radiant's middle
we've got there on our Bloodseeker with a fully completed Maelstrom for V-Tune. But good first kill here for Lornov. Need to keep that up for sure, as they will continue to apply pressure to these towers, and got to make sure you're there holding the line so you can actually get some value to the Stream Protector.
Right. Charge up top, Alberca. Solo spots the real one. Vanish is there. It actually ends up being a weird timing, but it's still going to be enough here, I think, most likely. Although maybe not. They turn now into Solo, try and get the kill, but Alberca already dead and Happy. Lifted, bombed. Solo out.
That level 1 doppelganger is just so useless for trying to do anything. Like,
yeah.
He doppelganger, then they just didn't care what spells or what order or anything they did this PL. Like, this guy will die. We have a charge on him.
The 4 points in disruption is like really cool too, because you know, think about when the diffusal blade comes out. These SD illusions are just gonna wreck Gambit.
Yeah, typically you think of it as like an okay matchup for the PL in a lot of ways. Just like everything else about this sort of an idea of a support should be good. It's just there's some games where I mean, we cast them relatively recently where they just seem to keep getting the illusions, and you're just like, oh my god, he's doing so much damage every single fight. Even though, you know, PL typically can just, you know, you get stunned once to shadow them, you're just dead. You lose all your mana and you die. Can be a swingy counterbalance between the 2 heroes. As they're gonna smoke up, head into their jungle, they're gonna run right into a smoked up Gambit though.
overgrowth is there too. Lorenov, you're ruptured, gotta run away, but not too far. TP's out afterwards. The banishment is there, so immersion gonna get caught and gonna get
He's
killed.
mid, and he's getting charged.
What? Oh, Lorenov. What a crazy person.
Radiant's bottom
What the
tower
hell?
is under attack.
All right.
I mean, he didn't know he'd been charged before. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for the ulti, but it just wasn't quite enough damage.
Wow. Good dodge there. Lorenov realized that General was on him as Alberca walked right past and stops the pressure. Solo heads up to the north. V-Tune, 30 seconds till rupture. And Happy is scouting out also, seen there in the area, but back towards mid where they take down Lorenov, no one there, and they follow up. Immersion in trouble. The tree, nowhere left to go, wants to heal the tower. But Navi keep the spree going.
Just got charged again. Not respecting that. And this charge with Lina, so it's very similar to Young G's last match there from Puck Jam in terms of no one just coming for easy follow-up kills and providing the damage to finish off with the Spirit Breaker starts. And now LSA actually connects on a Happy trying to steal his Invis room. Perfectly done.
Merchant comes back up, immediately going to pop the tree armor. Loha Dance trying to get a little bit of separation. Knows he's going to die, but maybe to kill Burka first. Almost goes down. They have the charge on him. Oh, we're coming for you. General is on the case. He takes him down dead. Ellis, meantime, getting hit from the low ground. The disruption illusions, but no one maybe bit off a bit more than he could chew. It's eventually taking it down. E2 turns onto Lorenov, but the overgrowth, a really good play. So much damage being done by Melis with this MP. Well, is it going to be enough with exorcism? V2 finds the damage, gets the kill. Immersion now runs away. Solo's still there as well. Happy dodges back, and in the end, they kill the Lina, but they lose the PL. They lose all their cores. They're all gone.
Yeah, and they're trying so hard to hold this tower. That initial play where no one left the mid to go get the Invis rune, although he secured it, it stopped the pressure they had on the tower. And this thing was really low, and since then they've been healing it consistently. I don't think they're going to get this tower anymore, despite dropping 3 heroes. So at least some sort of a victory here for Gambit right now. Now, mind you, you could just argue it's going to cause more bad fights for Gambit as they keep trying to defend this tower, but that's yet to be seen.
Well, we'll have to watch. I mean, they're coming back in again. They don't have overgrowth this time. They won't have exorcism. It's hard to imagine that they can keep this alive. Oh god, Solo found Alberca again. He's dead. No doppelganger. Dude, he just, oh no.
He just
Alberca.
respawned.
Oh,
That last fight when his HP just vanished, that was power shot and faithful. It was like a 400 damage power shot.
Melis is now dead too. Yeah, they move in. Laguna Blade. A couple more punches is all they need. One by one. Dude, make it stop. Navi are just all over them. Happy trying to get out. He's charged too. Yeah, come on back again. We'll go for another round. Why not? Triple kill for no one. Lorenov, you want a battle? V-Tune? Oh, he's a crazy person. Okay, he backed away.
Yeah, but Lergo, the tower is alive.
It is. The tower is still alive. Maybe Navi should just keep it up. And then they'll keep killing them.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
It was not meant to be. Yeah, 4-17. This is indeed looking like our previous
Radiant's
series, which was a quick
under
run over
attack.
of a similar kill score. 3 more to go. And how do you get out of this situation?
Radiant are scanning.
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't die for a 3rd time in a row.
Oh, Alberca, no. No, Alberca, no. Not like this. Not like this. He's dead again. V-Tune tries to stutter step his way out and will manage to escape. Dude, that hurts. It's been such a rough game for him. And now they find another Melis. He's also charged. General's coming. They can't stop it. And now he turns onto Lorenov. As Melis has already died, they're going to find him too. LSA comes out. Everywhere they go, Gambit are dying.
Nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right.
5 to 20
Immersion
now,
is the
though. I got
god.
one back.
Immersion's like, take this punch. I'm still treeing.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower.
Well, that's a 10k lead at 17.5 minutes. So what happened this game? Things crumbled very quickly in the laning stage. They lost all 3 lanes. They did a good job of
Radiant's
pressuring that top tower with
fallen.
melees, but the counter rotation from V2 to the bottom instantly eliminated that. Alberca has had no chance to play Dota, and I don't really think it's his fault necessarily. Maybe there were a couple times where he overextended in some positions near team fights and stuff, but like really, how does he even get started in this match?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It definitely feels like this is just a drafting outplay. Like, I don't know what else you can really gain from this series besides that, because like clearly PL has not been the answer, or maybe something about the way that the lanes went is not the answer, but I don't know if there was a better one either. So tough stuff. And now if you're Gambit, you got to try and find a way. I mean, I guess the game plan doesn't change, right? Like, just get to late game. But might be too far in the hole now.
Well, right now, all you can do is try and keep some semblance of control over the Roche pit, I suppose. The only problem is that once they take this tier 2 bottom, they start pressuring your tier 3. That's going to focus your attention down there, and then that's when the heroes get split, and you can't all be, you know, around the Roche pit the whole time, and they're pressuring your high ground like that. And when you have the boots of travel plus the charging Spirit Breaker, you start running into the real problems, and they don't have any sort of global mobility like that on Gambit.
Right. No, Gambit don't really have an answer of pushing out those waves. I mean, you can't afford to go bots on Wind Ranger. She has to go in towards this blink or something that allows her to fight and actually make an impact in these ones. Because right now, it's just not happening. The bright spot again is definitely Melis, who's trying to get in towards this Heaven's Halberd, and that can make a pretty big difference for at least Lina. Maybe the Bloodseeker too, but still just seems really tough. They have so much magic damage, and Melis is going to get found. Ulti immediately. He is mega dead. Wow. Yeah.
Head into the Roche as well, so that's where you lose the control. Happy going to try and throw some bugs in here and go for the best Gucci of his life.
Realize what's happening there. And, no, I don't want to help you get Roche faster.
Come on, throw the bugs in. They don't even have detection. Yo, Happy, that was your Aegis. Come on.
Time.
Never go out.
They didn't have a sentry down, Trent.
Oh, there goes Shikuchi for Rubik.
Oh no!
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
Behind!
That is Alberca's game. That's his game.
One illusion that didn't make it over the cliff.
I'm GG in there. That's, you know, it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, that is.
This guy needs an Aether Lens or something. I don't know. He's gonna find a better way over there.
Gotta get towards that Octarine build. Damn, dude.
Yes, Jay, where are you?
He's max doppelganger, and this is still what happens. Why have you forsaken me like this? Now let's pop Exorcism, and now they're gonna rupture. This is sad. There's not even creep for the ghosts to hit.
It's the best Bloodseeker game ever. It just feels so good for V2 this match. Everyone he ruptures is just immediately depressed.
LSA, jump in, dunk, dead. Alberca, they find the real one. Gonna turn onto him now, draining all that mana. Can they kill Solo? You've been making him mad this whole game, but it ain't gonna happen. Alberca dies again. General keeps on hunting for more. Let off. GG is called. He has had enough. Devastation. That was a bigger beatdown than last game.
It really was.